Hi, it's me, Tony. Should you work at Amazon? Pros and cons. I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon right now, but I'll try not to be biased and be as general as possible because some people like working and some people don't, like me. But first, let me say my Amazon might be different than the Amazon near you. This is all based off of my experiences, what I've seen, what I've heard, what my sister and friends have told me, and I've been working there for a year and a half. Let's get into it. Pros. I've said these before in older Amazon videos that I have, so if you want to go a little bit more into depth, you can watch those. They'll be in the description or in the iCard. But your first pro is UPT, PTO, vacation, VTO, VET, and one I just recently found, which is MTO. Again, you can watch the videos to go more in depth, but just real quick, UPT is unpaid time, PTO is paid time off, VTO is voluntary time off, VET is voluntary extra time, and MTO is mandatory time off, which doesn't happen very often, I'm pretty sure. I just barely learned about it. It's when you have to leave work and you get paid for it because there's not enough work. That means it must be going extra slow. Number 2, you get free things. So for example, around Thanksgiving time, they give you a pie, a Costco pie. So you can choose between pumpkin and apple, but they give it to you for free. They've given out shirts, cookies, pens, bags. They give you free stuff. 3, there's no real dress code. You know, it's like a school dress code. No spaghetti straps, no short shorts. You have to have your hair up, but you can pretty much wear whatever you want. And along with that, they give you free shoes. Free shoes. They give you like $100 or $120 to go on the website of Zappos and get work shoes that are up to that much. Work shoes are going to be mandatory soon, so this might be a little odd of a pro, but in their vending machines and in the break rooms, their food that you could buy, or snacks that you could buy, are cheap. So instead of buying a snack from the vending machine, a regular vending machine that's like $1.50, $1.75, and Amazon they're like 75 cents. Like, come on, it's cheap. I don't think I need to say anymore. This can be a con depending on your work ethic and style, but the pace at Amazon is pretty fast. If work that goes by fast makes you know, your time go by fast, then that's for you. Because it's usually fast paced at pretty much every place you can work in Amazon. The last pro is you get a chance to change jobs. After 30 days of working your job, you can transfer. So if you want to go to picking or stowing and you're doing something else, you can apply to transfer. Which leads me into the cons, because though you can do this, you might not get accepted. I've been trying for 6 months. So it's great that you have a chance to be able to switch jobs inside Amazon, but that doesn't mean you'll get the job. It depends on how many positions they have open, how many people applied, and if they've been working there longer than you, apparently. Situations depend on your manager. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. Depending on your manager, you could have stricter rules than some other people that have less strict managers, which also revolves around favoritism as well. If you know certain people or you befriend certain people, you know, you might not get a warning or written up, but someone else might because they don't know the same people as you. That kind of thing. Or vice versa. You could be written up for something that someone else did too, but they wouldn't. It kind of depends on who you know and stuff like that. Favoritism. During peak, I'm sorry, but you have to work 12 hours hours and overtime, which makes it 5 days instead of 4 days. And that is a con in itself, at least for me and people that don't want to work that long. But maybe for some people, that's a good thing. There is a lot of heavy lifting. So no matter what job you do, you're gonna be lifting something heavy at some point, along with being fast paced. So again, depending on if you like that kind of thing. Heavy lifting, fast paced environment, majority. HR doesn't feel helpful. So they might be a little bit helpful, but it doesn't feel like they're doing anything to help you. My sister has gone through HR twice to get a leave of absence, and she just couldn't. Like, they don't feel very helpful. You could be waiting in line for 5 or 10 minutes, and there are people there just on their computers, not calling you over. I don't know if that's just how it's supposed to be. I don't know much about HR, but all I can say is they don't seem great. It's very repetitive. Pretty much every job you do is the same thing over and over again, which for me is a huge con because I get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. You're picking, you're stowing, you know, back and forth, the same thing every day you work. If you like that, then it's not a con for you. This depends on who you are and probably the people that you are around, because I have heard it a lot, and my sister mentioned it as well. Depending, you know, but you might be hit on a lot. I hear it often that there are some places where it's, you know, dogs, I guess. Just saying that there are sometimes people get hit on often. I don't know if that's just where I work or what, but it's a possibility. This is definitely not all the pros and cons, it's just the ones that I could think of and what my sister thought of. So if you work at Amazon and you have any other pros and cons, leave them in the comments below, let other people know. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below and I'll try to answer them, and if there are enough or a lot of repetitive ones, I will make another video answering the questions. And I might have to ask my sister about some stuff because I'm part-time, she's full-time. Another pro is flex and part-time, you know, you don't have to work 10 hours a day. That's another one. If you like this video, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel, but I'm not going to force you because I'm a Hufflepuff. And I think that's it. Okay.